Having seen Halloween Kills, let's rank the Halloween franchise. Let's get into it. Hey, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well out there. And having seen Halloween Kills last Thursday, I hope you've all got a chance to see it over the weekend, either in theatrically, which I highly recommend, or on Peacock, so I know it's available to stream. I feel comfortable I can do a proper Halloween franchise ranking. Now, I do plan on seeing Halloween Kills again, either this weekend with my buddy Rich or next Tuesday with my buddy Dale. It depends, we'll see. But I feel like I could definitely rank the franchise. So we're going to rank the franchise, but do me a favor, like, comment, and subscribe here. Share this video, I greatly would appreciate that. Now on to this ranking. Now we're going to rank 13 films, and you're probably asking yourself, Brian, there's only 12. Well, we're going to include the Halloween 6 Producers Cut because it's canon. It's in the box set right there, and you can buy the Blu-ray on Amazon single, like just a single Blu-ray. So we are going to include it because it deserves to be included, and it's a part of this franchise. But at number 13, by far, in my opinion, now this list is my opinion, you might think I'm on crack. So if you disagree with this, there's no wrong answers here. So if you disagree with my ranking, let me know down below and let me know what your rankings are. It's all cool. We're all Halloween fans. This is my favorite franchise, my favorite horror franchise. So let's get into it. Number 13, by far, in my opinion, the worst Halloween movie would be 2002's Halloween Resurrection. This movie's a dumpster fire on many levels. I did a review for it last year that you can find if you scroll on down below. Yeah, this movie, Rick Rosenthal came back to direct this. This was coming off the success of 98's H2O, and it's bad. And mostly it's bad because the story's half-baked, doesn't make any sense in terms of what they created with Halloween 2 and followed throughout the rest of the sequels with Michael Myers, that he's after family members, only in this movie to have no family member he's after, and he just goes back to the Myers house where they happen to have a webcam broadcast on Halloween night of these college kids snooping around the Myers house, and the script sucks. I mean, some of the actors in this movie I like Katie Sackhoff, and some of the other actors I do like, but I don't think it's well directed, and Busta Rhymes sinks this movie very hard and very fast. Trick or treat motherfuckers, and whoa, the karate scene, absolute dumpster fire of epic proportions. So at number 13, Halloween Resurrection. At number 12, Halloween 5. Now, when I was growing up, in the early 90s, this was one of the first VHS tapes I actually bought with my own money. There was a video store going out of business up the road from where I grew up in Tamaqua, Pennsylvania. And I bought Halloween 4 and Halloween 5 from this video store for like 10 bucks, I think. And I ran those tapes out. So I watched 4 and 5 a lot. As a matter of fact, I used to be able to recite the whole film from memory to people. And, you know, that's how much I watched this film. But it's not a great film. I don't like The Mask. I don't like Don Shank's performances. Michael Myers, I mean, he seems like a nice enough guy, but I don't like his iteration of Michael Myers. I think the director was the wrong choice. And then we get Tina, who doesn't grate my nerves as much, but I know she's one of the most hated characters in the Halloween franchise. And what they do to Jamie Lloyd for the first half of the film, not talking, is total horseshit. So yes, at number 12 is Halloween 5. At number 11, the theatrical cut of Halloween 6. Now, I have a lot of nostalgia for this one because this is the first Halloween film I got to see in the movie theaters with my buddy Chuck and Joey and another friend who I can't remember who else was there, but I remember those two gentlemen. I like this film, even the theatrical cut. Yes, it's a mess for sure because there was a lot of behind-the-scenes problems. But I've always liked this film. I like the way it's shot. There's a lot of atmosphere. I like the amped-up score by Alan Howarth. Yes, it's definitely choppy and it's cut to shit because of the Weinstein brothers interfering with what the original vision was for this film. I like Paul Rudd as Tommy Doyle. He does kind of give a quirky performance. I like the portrayal of Michael Myers. I like The Mask. I like some of the gore effects. But yes, it's a mess of a film. So at number 11, Halloween 6. But at number 10, the producer's cut of Halloween 6, which I do believe is the better cut by a little bit. I like the cult aspect because by this point, the franchise was definitely treading water. I mean, Part 5, introducing the Man in Black through a big plot hole or a big something to explain for Part 6. They even said in Part 5, they didn't even know who he was. They were just saying, well, it's the people who do Part 6, that's their problem. That's a hell of a thing to do to a franchise. So they had to come up with something. I think Daniel Farrens came up with an interesting take to take the franchise in a new direction. I don't think it completely works, but I like the producer's cut a lot. So at number 10, Halloween 6, the producer's cut. At number 9, I'm going to go with Halloween H2O. that came out in 1998. Now, I like H2O a lot. I saw it twice in the theaters. It's a movie I've watched many times over the years. It's a short, easy Halloween movie to watch. It's only, what, 88 minutes long or 84 minutes long? It's Jamie Lee Curtis is back. Josh Hartnett gets, I think it's his first theatrical film. I think the acting is good. It's definitely the Scream version of Halloween, for sure. I mean, it was Kevin Williamson did a pass on it, and I think he was one of the executive producers. I don't like John Ottman's score. The Mask is a dumpster fire, but overall, it's a fun, quick watch. I don't think it's the greatest. It's why it's right here at number 9, Halloween H2O. At number 8, Halloween 4, The Return of Michael Myers, that came out in 88. I think this is a really good sequel to bring Myers back after Halloween 3, the backlash from Halloween 3. It was a good way to reintroduce him. We got introduced to Jamie Lloyd. I like Daniel Harris in this role. I like George Wilbur as Michael Myers. The Mask leaves a lot to be desired. That's why I like The Mask in Part 6 a hell of a lot better. I like Halloween 4, but as years go on, I watch it, I can see some of the problems with it more than I did when I was younger. But I still enjoy this film. It's one of the entries I watch every October. So at number 8, Halloween 4. At number 7, Rob Zombie's Halloween 1, his remake from 2007. Rewatching this more time, I liked it when I first saw it. I do have problems at the beginning, all that trashy dialogue at the beginning with Ronnie, and some of the shit they say to each other is just abhorrent dialogue. And I know what Rob Zombie is trying to do. I think as the Smiths Grove part in the second half, even though it's like a Cliff's Notes version of Carpenter's original, I like it. And I think Rob Zombie shoots the film nicely. There's definitely, I like Tyler Mane as Michael Myers. I think The Mask is pretty damn good. It's vicious, it's violent. There's a lot of cool a lot of cool horror actors in this film too that I really like that Zombie does in a lot of his films. So yeah, I know a lot of people, there's a contingent of people that don't like this version, but I think it was something different, even though they do copy Carpenter's towards the end. But I like this version. It's not the greatest, but yes. So at number 7, Rob Zombie's Halloween 1. At number 6, I'm going to go with Halloween Kills. And I think this is where it should be for now. I might change my mind down the line. After I see Halloween Ends, I'll do another ranking video next year. But yeah, at number 6, Halloween Kills. Halloween Kills. And I did a 17-minute long review on it, spoiler review. You can watch that. Just scroll on down. It's the one before this video. I had some issues with it. I do like the film overall. I think it's I think there's some really awesome stuff in Halloween Kills. But thinking about my rankings, I feel comfortable putting it here. So yes, at number 6, Halloween Kills. At number 5, Rob Zombie's Halloween 2. I've always liked this film. I think it's better than his first film. It's definitely the more Rob Zombie film of the two that he did. And I just did a review for it a couple weeks ago. You can see that review, scroll on down. I think it's a really well done Rob Zombie Halloween film. Yes, it's definitely different than any other Halloween film that Myers has been in, for sure. But yeah, I really like this film. If you haven't seen it in a while, give it another watch. You might think, especially if you didn't care for it before, just give it another watch, see how you feel about it. You might feel differently now. But yeah, at number 5, Rob Zombie's H2. At number 4, the original Halloween 2 from 1981. I think this is a fantastic follow-up to the original John Carpenter's original classic, picking up in the same night. Halloween Kills did the same thing to Halloween 2018. I like this film a lot. I grew up on it. I have nostalgia for it. I think the score by Howard and John Carpenter amping up the synthesizers. I like the new score in it. I think Loomis is really good in it. Although Laurie Strode really doesn't get a whole lot to do. She's basically negated to a hospital bed for most of the film until the last act. But yes, I've always liked Halloween 2. So yes, at number 4, the original Halloween 2. At number 3, Halloween 3, Season of the Witch, the bastard stepchild of the Halloween franchise. It took me many years to get to this place, but I really like Halloween 3. It's a great one-off in this series, and I know it's been argued many times that it should have been just called Season of the Witch. And as we all know, Carpenter had the idea of doing it after part 2. He didn't see any more Michael Myers films. He thought, we killed him, he's dead, let's do something different. So he talked him into doing an anthology film. Their idea was to do a different Halloween-themed movie every year, and this is basically what they came up with for the first one, and the fans didn't like it. For obvious reasons, it's called Halloween 3, and the advertising, if you ever watched the trailer, they don't really allude to Michael Myers isn't in the film. They don't say he is, but they don't say he's not, and it's called Halloween 3, so you assume he is. So, just like everybody else, for years I hated this film, but I've come to appreciate it, and I really like Halloween 3, Season of the Witch. So at number 3, Halloween 3, Season of the Witch. At number 2, Halloween 2018. I think David Gordon Green did a great job bringing Michael Myers back to the big screen. And I can see why they just said, you know what, we're going to ignore the sequels, even though I know they're fans of the sequels. And I love to see some of the sequels as well. But it's become a big mess. You got basically Halloween 1 and 2, then you got 3 as the one-off, then 4, 5, and 6 is considered the Thorn trilogy, even though 4 really has nothing to do with it. 5 is where they start introducing this Man in Black, which leads into part 6. And then you kind of got H2O and Resurrection as 2 films, and you got Rob Zombie's 2 films, and now you got these new ones. So I think the smart choice was to do what they did, ignore the sequels, make it simple, just follow the original Carpenter 78 movie. And I think it works really well. I think it's the best Halloween sequel thus far, although I still like some of the ones down the line. So, you know, but I still think Halloween 2018, in my eyes, should be number 2. At number 1, the granddaddy of them all, John Carpenter's original immortal classic, Halloween, which jump-started the slasher craze in the 80s. Yes, we got to give props to Black Christmas because Black Christmas kicks ass, but that movie didn't do a whole lot at the box office. It was Halloween that jump-started the 80s slasher boom because it was a huge success off a $330,000 budget. People saw what you could make off of this little budget, and you don't need stars in the movie. You just need a decent young cast, a director who's hungry for it, and a makeup effects artist because they did get bloody after Halloween. Halloween's not bloody, but in Friday the 13th, they hired Tom Savini, and off we were with the slasher gore phase. That's why Halloween 2 upped the gore factor as well. But nothing beats Carpenter's original with the mood, the score, the lighting, the way he frames Michael Myers. You got that great young cast, Jamie Lee Curtis, PJ Soles, Donald Pleasance playing Samuel Loomis, who was a thread throughout the whole series until, well, Donald Pleasance died after Halloween 6. But they brought him back. Well, he wasn't H2O or Resurrection, but they brought him back for Rob Zombie's iterations, played by the great Malcolm McDowell. And we get the flashback in Halloween Kills. But yes, at number 1, John Carpenter's original Halloween. So there's my rankings, folks. You can tell me down below where I'm crazy, where I'm smoking crack. What are your rankings? Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think. Where would you argue with my list at? There's no wrong answers here. We're all fans. We all have the ones we like more than others. Again, it's all subjective to what you like. And this is my list, how I feel right now. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll be back with a review for Warlock. That's right, Julian Sands, killing people in crazy ways. But until then, bye.